I am doing good. What are you doing? I have a Max who wants attention, of course. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on Cat Dad to get home to figure out what's going on with dinner. What, what, what do you think you're doing? Huh? What do you think you're doing? Over here. What? 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 Oh, now I have a Max. If you've not met Max before, guys, this is our stream mascot. Master biscuit maker, self-petting cat. He's the one that's been in the cat camo since I started. Yes, your cat view. What are you doing? Made of rubber, covered in poo. Yep, aren't you? Are you made of rubber? Made of rubber, covered in poo. Because you can do this with him and he doesn't care. See ya. Yeah, you don't care. Ah, careful, you need your claws trimmed. And he makes the best air biscuits. Clean your nose up. Huh? Clean your nose up? No. No. No, you didn't, did you? Now you did. Yeah. Why you let that monkey go, huh? Why you let that monkey go? See, I told him to be careful when he stopped using his claws. That was the best part. You're such a good kitty. Aren't you? You're such a good kitty. Yeah. Are you a good kitty? Huh? You're such a good kitty. Alright, let me go through my list to make sure everybody knows that we are good to go. That we're still lurking. Come on, you. Over there. Make sure I get rid of screens. The people that are no longer streaming. Ugh. Max, why you gotta be so needy? Huh? You gotta be so needy. He's treating it normal till becomes a pest. Ugh, like this. Ugh. It's like I can't do nothing if you're gonna be right here being a pain. Tell you what. It'd be so much better if your brother was over here snuggling you, because you wouldn't pay any attention to me then. You're gonna shake the whole freaking desk, huh? Yeah, the whole desk? What? I don't have any food. I don't. Arturo! Alright, so let's make sure the people I just pulled up know we're here. What? Oh, I rated myself. Nerf over here. Help fill the unicorn. Hey, Beefy's up. Cool. And there we go. We are ready to spin the wheel again. Are you ready for another spin, chat? I know I am. Dun, dun, dun. What are we playing this time? Wheel? Luma Island. Alright, we'll hide that one. This one is one that you might actually be able to play, Shelbo. It's one of the cozier ones. Da, da, da. What? No licenses. What the hell are you talking about?
Who wants to play with the most adorable kitty, Naya?
Oh, because now you're out of demo stage and into release. Never mind then. I guess we're scrapping that demo. Which is ridiculous because I just picked it up like yesterday. Alright then. So, we spin again. And it's Trainee Death Simulator. Let's see what that one's like. So Rusty gets to see that one before she has to worry about moderating stream for Mango. Alright, so Trainee Death Simulator. It has an adorable little anime picture, so we're gonna hope. Where do you think you're going? Huh? What? Where do you think you're going? Ah, okay. In the impenetrable darkness, your senses begin to coalesce once more, and your consciousness gradually returned. The chill of the stone beneath you was uncomfortable. Who am I? I'm just gonna get snot everywhere? Is that how this goes? Zlotl. This is the Death Tower. Teotihuacan. I am Zlotl, the Great Death, and I wait here in accordance with the prophecy. Hey, Douglius Doug! I'm doing good. How are you? Prophecy? The prophecy I sing, the first trainee death awakens. They will fulfill the will of the Lord of the Night and ultimately bring it back. What are you talking about? Dougly. Well, that's good. As long as you're Dougly. Pootie-tang! Good but tired? Okay. You are born a death in charge of souls, and you will make countless choices to practice this path. Now here comes the first one. You will have the pride and honor of the death faith for all eternity. I do. This represents your death faith. Making choices that benefit the Death Tower will increase it, while the opposite will malfunction, decrease it. You will have the most resilient soul, and neither the beasts nor the ancient gods will be able to break your energy. This represents your energy. Taking action will decrease it, while the opposite will increase it. You'll have the strength to punish everything, and all the world will bow down to you. This represents your strength. Harvesting souls and training will increase it, while the opposite will decrease it. You'll have the heart that discerns good from evilness, and the sorrows and joys of the world could not shake your emotions anymore. This represents your evilness. No one can judge what is good or evil. Make your own choices. Remember, once any of your attributes reaches its peak, there's no returning path back to the Lord of the Night. Losing the qualification, you will merely serve as fuel for the Death Tower. If you understand, you may leave now. As you exit the room, a crimson-hued sky looms overhead, and before your eyes stretches an endless expanse of ancient stone walls, meticulously crafted from rock panels. Together they form the labyrinthine structure reminiscent of a beehive, with chambers interconnected in an intricate pattern that seems to stretch on forever. This is the middle level of the Death Tower, the room of trainee deaths, where you awaken each time when you return from the real world. Another voice rings out behind you. Ooh, Kihuatl. I am Kihuatl, the Great Death. In charge of souls and death, I will show you the duties of death. In this world, there is a dreamland. When a creature dies in the real world, its soul is captured by the dreamland. The unclaimed souls scattered in the dreamland may be devoured by dream monsters and become their nourishment. If so, there will come a day when they will have enough power to break out of the dreamland and pose a threat to the real world. And the duty of the death is to prevent souls from scattering. They must be collected and offered to the Death Tower. We absorb souls, gaining power and immortality, in order to maintain the delicate balance between reality and dreamland. You will undergo an observation period at the Death Tower, and afterward, I will judge whether or not you are able to travel to the real world to harvest souls. Okay. Must you? My friend, do you know the Death Tower's rank and yank system? If you don't harvest enough souls, you'll be optimized. Death Tower Year 1. Make your choices carefully to get through the inspection period. Acquaintance of a devout death. Acquaintance of a belligerent death. Number 13, training death. They're going to be optimized? I'm still in observation period. What? All trainee deaths are required to turn in enough souls for a specified number of years. Oh, wait. What's going on? I think you can take this. It won't work on other trainee deaths, but it'll get you through the observation period. Old guarantee letter. Would not end the career as a death due to extreme attributes. Okay. Look around at the ancient stone walls as the sounds of other trainee deaths awakening one by one in the other rooms. What are you going to do in order to be able to pass the observation period? You look weak. I don't see the power of death in you. A death in you. Excuse me? What? I'll kick your ass! Okay. Not bad, you're as strong as I am. These souls are for you. I'll come back for more. Anytime. You approach the edge of the Tower of Death, where a vast expanse of reddish-brown wilderness stretches out before you. The fierce wind cuts through you with a sharp pain. The time has not yet come. Going out now leads to nothing but death. Death can die? No, but your consciousness will return to the Death Tower, undergo a physical remodeling, and awaken again. I promise, you won't like it. Mandatory participation in the Trainee Death Intensive. Received reply. There's a copy of The Rules of Death Tower in the room. Do you want to take a look? Okay. Interesting. The death shall forever uphold pride and honor, never tarnishing the esteemed reputation of the Death Tower. The death harvests souls to gain power with which to prevent blank from entering the real world. The death shall not be the active party. Dang. I cannot breathe Twix. And Cat Dad should be walking in the door any minute now. The karmic consequences of harvesting souls shall be borne by the active party in the real world. The death may choose to enter into a contract with a creature of the real world, exercising the power for the active party, providing the souls, and increasing the efficiency of the harvesting of souls. Okay? The death of designated regions for soul collection, and is forbidden for one to encroach upon another's territory or to steal souls from one another. The trainee deaths unconditionally obey the orders of the Death Tower and is required to submit a sufficient quantity of souls at regular intervals. Do you want to make a deal? A sure bet? Not interested. Are you awake? Let's get started with some strength training sets. Yay! Oh goodness, okay, we have to stop a minute, pull him up. Since he's streaming. Hi, Purple, welcome in! And a banana ram. Jacques the Whipper is going live. Dread, Big Tang, Super Constructo, Wild Joker, Hermes Rose, Willow. I'm gonna have her up. Mortisant, Red Rum. Exudia. Twitch Corrido. Deranged. Papa Eagle. There he is. Ads in 30 seconds, guys. Excuse me. Eagle. No, come on. Thank you. And Chris. Oh my gosh, look at that cutie he is.
stretches and yawns all. Looks like the stream is on break. Don't worry, Meowville's friends. It will be back soon. Time for a cat nap. Curls up and purrs.
We're teasing Chris for a minute, guys. Sorry. If you don't follow Chris, go follow Chris. Chris is awesome. He's amazing. And look at him. He's freaking cute. And look, he has so much freaking hair. He does. He has amazing amounts of hair. I love it. Look at this. Oh my god. At least my hair look that good right now. Wish my gray hairs would look that good too.
Meows loudly and bats at the camera height range 1217. Max Max, the snackiest cat in all the land. MRRO, thanks for becoming a lair bear.
He's as bad as me too. With his hair. Alright, welcome back from ads, everybody. Alright, so back to being a death trainee. Here we go. I can help you boost your strength, but you have to pay something else. There's a trader amongst us who, in order to harvest souls, sold information about Death Tower to humans. This trader is about to be executed. Do you know, 44, her belligerence could spell disaster for the Death Tower? If you find it a bit difficult, I can give you some help. You have been in the Death Tower long enough. It's time to go see the real world and harvest souls. But before you do that, you need to settle your debts. You need to surrender 1,000 souls during your time in the Death Tower. Please pay it off in 20 years. What? Maybe if you don't like the term debt. For the survival of the Death Tower, Death needs to turn in souls regularly to ensure that we have enough strength to fight when a crisis comes. Remember, the Death shoulders the balance between the two worlds, and for that reason you need to collect a large number of souls, which is the mission of every death. And remember, it's not a matter of will, it's a matter of what you were born for. You'll understand this sooner or later. The first thing I'm going to teach you, prepare to call up your weapon and chant with me. Death intertwines with evil, darkening the circle of night. Life harmonizes with virtue, tolling the bell of fate's light. My scythe doth reap the world's bounty, with each swing